Hello and welcome back to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think what I'd like to do is do the next story order, which is this car, Hinata Kagura SX, because I really need XP, as I really need to get the rest of this stuff opened up, because it's some of this stuff is just killing me not having it. So let's pick this up. And the order is, hey dude, you recognize me? Sure not. I'm not sure I get that. I'm the internet star of car racing. Well, perhaps a rising star. I go by the name RM. This is my new car project. I just snapped it from a junkyard. For now it looks like a piece of junk, but we can make it a gem. I mean, you can, yes. But nobody has to know that, right? Are you in with this project? I hope so. I just want you to check if it starts up before the first episode. We'll think about the rest later. Thanks. We'll see you on Import Tube. I wonder if that means we'll actually see this car again. So we want to change the oil and do other tasks. Wow. Boy, they really went all in with the dirty cars, since now that we can wash them. What do we need? 2 pages worth of stuff. Looks like it's changing and refilling pretty much all the fluids and the oil. I'll probably change that out. I'll probably drain that and change it anyway. Let's first go ahead and wash this thing, because it hurts me to look at it. And it doesn't cost me anything to do it, so... Wait, it needs body work big time. All these body parts are shot. I wonder if that's going to be stuff that we're going to need to replace. Okay, so now let's start examining everything. I think he said it wouldn't start, so some of the diagnostic tools won't work for us. And look at all these things that are orange. I'd almost like to just take it all apart and completely rebuild it. So much of this stuff is really terrible condition. Something red down there, I thought. Maybe not. The nice thing about this examination mode that I've noticed is you can basically stand in one place and point at things. You don't have to get close to it. So a lot of times I just go to the front of the car and do everything standing next to the front bumper. Okay, that should be all of those things. Now, will you actually start? There's a bunch of bad spark plugs there. Coils. Yeah, there we go. Tires probably don't need to be changed, but I like to do it anyway just for the XP. Let's see, the compression tester won't work because the engine can't be started. So hopefully, I wonder if the starter needs some replacement. Throttle, alternator, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there too. Bad fuses. Bad battery. I wonder how much. That's a lot of stuff. It's not everything, but it's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna drain the oil. Well, let's wait a minute. Let's get that. We can put the battery on the charger now. And then we'll drain the oil. It's not ready yet. Did you see that? That was tiny. Hardly anything. God, this thing is a wreck. That's not what I want. I wonder if there's the throttle, there's the alternator. Wonder about the fuel pump. %, so that fuel pump is bad. We're gonna have to get in here. I wonder about the... I don't think this thing actually mentioned the starter. Air filter, alternator, battery, fuel pump, 4 coils, relays, 4 spark plugs, throttle, part not discovered, so there's something else. Maybe this thing? No, 17%, so... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Since we are changing the oil, I wonder if the oil filter needs replacing. I forgot to look at that. Accessible from under the car. Let's get in here. I'm going to mark these because I'm not sure which ones are bad. I was in here before. I did a quick customer order for body parts. Okay. These parts not discovered here, those concern me. I have a feeling that the starter is going to be one of them. Yeah, the oil filter's bad. Accessible from the engine bay, of course. I wonder about that roller's 15%. I would replace it if it were just me, but 16% on the starter, so it's fine. Well, fine-ish. I guess we should go ahead and get some of these things in here. So at least we can start filling in the red spots on there. Let's see, that was... oh, the air filter. We gotta get the air filter out. This is so bad. It hurts me just looking at it. Let's see, better get the spark plugs and coils. I know I need those. I'm afraid right now to put these in and have to take them out because I have to get into the engine block for something. I guess we'll find out. I should get the battery off the charger too. I'm sure it's ready. I emptied that. I wonder if the power steering pump... it doesn't look very good. I wonder if it's okay. Let's take it off and find out. 22%, so it's not going to be the thing it wants me to replace. Where are we at now? Battery fuel pump. One part not discovered. That's probably a bad thing. Did I? Yeah, I don't think I did. I know. I'm pretty. I took that fuel pump out, but I guess I didn't. Oops. Yeah. Okay, so one part not discovered. I hate this design because you can't get under here. I wonder about these. Okay, so it's not them. Okay, will you start now? Yes. Oh, there it is. It's the fuel filter. Yeah, okay. I want to look at the compression. I imagine the pistons and rings are shot, too. Yeah. I would be replacing this stuff if it were me. But that, I think... No. That should... Yeah, finish order is green, so we're done. That is... It was that fuel filter. That was the one thing. Here it is here. Okay, so that's all done. That's done. And these are done. So we can finish this. Didn't quite gain a level, unfortunately. Let's see what we get out of this silly thing. Hey, that's gained a level there. That's nice. Barn find map and another case. More money and more XP. Okay, cool. So that's another barn. I still have these. I can't believe I made 4 of these silly things. I have 2 extra that have been stuck in my inventory for a while. That have been stuck in my inventory because every car I've done has had shock absorber A instead of the front double wishbone. So I have 6 skill points. Do I want to get increased speed by 35%, increased screwing speed? I want both of them, but I only have 6 skill points. That costs 4. This increases my part discount. Makes me move faster. I think it's got to be this one. Fortunately, it's only, I mean, you don't get just 1 skill point per level. That would be intolerable. Okay, so we made pretty good time on that. Let's do another one. Royale Town. Oh, this might be... Good morning. We need an expert opinion. I don't know what happened. I was planning a family vacation for next week. I started the car yesterday and I was trying to turn on the lights and there was nothing. I thought that maybe the lights were fried, but as it turned out, that wasn't the problem. Soon after, my car wasn't reacting to the key at all. I don't know what happened. Please check what's the problem. It would be good if the car was fit for a longer trip. Haha. And if it were more reliable. At least they marketed it as such. I'm almost sure that all these indicator lights were lighting up properly, because they're supposed to light up, right? Oh no. Okay, change oil, other tasks. Well, hopefully this won't be too complicated. She's nowhere near as dirty as the other one was. It looks really nice now. I mean, the other car, when we washed all the gunk off of it, looked awful, because then you could see all the rust. This one is nice and clean. Well, I can see some problem areas there. So let's see what we have. 98, 98, 85% parts. So 2 pages worth of stuff. Change oil, change and refill fluids. The usual stuff. It seems like that's going to be the deal now. And I think you said it wouldn't start, right? Engine needs to be complete. Huh. What are you missing, I wonder? Well, let's get the oil out of it. That one actually had oil in it, unlike the other one. Okay, so it's time to examine everything again. I'm sure a lot of this is going to be inside the... Oh no, there's a bad air filter there. I just saw that go by. Cam gear, we're going to be getting into the engine. Well, one cam gear is bad. I saw that. Maybe we won't have to get too deep into it. This ODB scanner is really, really handy. Spark plugs. Okay, so 3 plugs. That engine head, I bet you, is shot too. Look at that. Might as well go ahead and drain the fluids now. That alternator down there looks bad too. Pardon me. I wonder what... It says the engine needs to be complete. I wonder what it's missing. I don't see anything obvious. Yeah, the alternator. I could see it down there. There's a couple of fuses, 3 fuses, 4 fuses. The battery's 94%, so that won't work. Need the air filter. I really love that. I really love the fact that I can do all that with one hand. Okay, I want to do... Oh, that oil filter I'm sure is no good. Oh, there's a belt missing. That's what it's crying about. I would like to not have to take the engine out if I can avoid it. I'm gonna need to get this stuff off though, because I need to get. There was a cam gear for sure that showed up on the scan. Whoops. But I think this engine head is no good too. And that camshaft probably as well. Yeah, 1% on that camshaft. Just realized that manifold's going to have to come off too. This is a 3-cylinder engine. I just realized that. %, on that engine head. That piston right there. See, there's parts not discovered. I'm willing to bet that piston. I'm sure that some of those pistons are no good too. Are you kidding me? I'd prefer not to have to take it. I mean, it would probably be easier to just take the engine out, but I would have to take a lot more of it apart. See, that roller was actually mounted on the oil pan. Accessible from within the engine bay. That one is almost certainly good. These caps are good. That piston is good. %, piston. What was that thing I just saw? Thermostat, okay. I wonder about the clutch and stuff. See, there's parts still not discovered, but nothing from inside the engine, so we should, whoops. We should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay to reassemble this much, the top part. We should be okay to reassemble the engine itself at this point, because I suspect that those unfound parts are like the clutch. That's good. I think those ignition coils were okay. Yeah, the coils are good. And the fuel rail was okay as well. No, it's not good. Haha. And I need one more of... Beg your pardon. I need one more of these. Did I hit that twice? I bet I did. Oh, just reasonable and responsible. I'm going to have to look that up and see what it says I just did. Pretty sure I need to buy an alternator, yeah. What it? For a second I was like, what the? Stop. I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't let me put the belt back on the front of the engine. It's been a while since I've worked on an i3. I mean, there was an i3 in 2018. I remember doing it. There was like there was like an i3 Eco Turbo something or other. It was kind of neat to do something a little bit different. And there's going to be a belt tensioner on this, I bet. You know those parts that said were part not discovered? I bet that's what those were, because they weren't there. I think we might actually be... Oh, the fuses. Part not discovered still. I need to look at the list and see which ones are which. Okay, so that is disturbing right there. Where's the fuel filter? Is there a I don't see a fuel filter. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and fluid it up. Once the fluids are in it, we should be able to start it now. Glug, 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 glug. Yeah, that's done. Those are all done. Just need to figure out what those are now. So hopefully, no. Hopefully now this will work. Okay, so those bits are fine. I did the multimeter. Wow, okay. So what else could? What are the problems? Oh, trying to turn on the lights. Maybe the lights. No, those look fine. It's annoying that you can't scroll through that more quickly. Car wasn't reacting to the key at all. The battery is good. I think the starter was good. Well, let's check it. The starter is over here somewhere. See, that looks perfectly fine. Unless it's... Oh, there's a brake pad there that's no good. I can see that. What about you on this side? Yep, I see it there. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. What about you back here? Yep, you can see it there. And you? Yep, it is. So those four things that weren't discovered were the brake pads. I bet. I actually was thinking of taking it to the test path, and I'm sure that would have found it. Let's see. I think these tires are all the same size, right? Yeah, 185, 65, 15. Look how much faster those bolts went in. Oh my god, you have no idea how happy that makes me. Okay. Fingers crossed. Yep, green finish order. That was it. Got them all. Whew. Oh my god. That was really kind of stressful. I think part of the trick is with the customer orders, I mean, the description gives you a pretty good idea of what to look for, but the game will still throw you things like that, you know, that you don't really expect to be part of the problem. I mean, because the brake pads being shot would have nothing to do with whether or not the car would start. Oh look, gained a level. Excellent. I'm starting to accumulate barn find maps again. Okay. So I have 6 skill points. Let's go ahead and max this out. And then I'll work on strengthening up my arms, work on my my curls and my bench presses and whatnot. Okay, cool. So that'll wrap this one up. I'm going to keep working on the, well, not off camera. I'm going to keep working on the story orders so that we can keep leveling up and unlocking more skills and doing things faster. I think next time I'll do another junkyard, because actually I'll talk about it next time so I don't run over long. But there was something that you had to do in CMS 2018 if you wanted to increase the variety of things you found in the junkyard, and you have to do the same thing in this game. And it occurred to me after a while that I hadn't checked on this particular thing, and I found out that yes, I did need to go in and edit the config files to make things show up, to make things show up, period. I didn't increase the frequency of anything. I just made sure that stuff shows up. So that'll be that. So anyway, kind of lost track of my train of thought. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you in here the next time we come back to the garage to work more. That just didn't really come out very well, did it? So on that note, bye for now.